Alright, so there's like 10 different videos claiming to be the best fame farm in Albion Online, and I'm just going to show you the numbers because none of these other guys show you the numbers. They have these highly edited videos that they pay some guy to make where there's absolutely no proof on the screen, no numbers, no anything other than some fancy pants graphic on a screen, and they're like, yeah, this is the best, trust me, bro. That's it. I'm sick of these videos. It's time to make the end-all, be-all, best fame farm with the proof. Let's get to this. Now, right now, I'm on a test server, so I can show you without any player interruption just the raw numbers. We're going to be covering the raw fame numbers. Let's start with Stalker Corrupted Dungeons, all right? Because some people are saying, why? Oh, I'm on Europe. I don't have any infamy on Europe. Alright, I'm going to start with Stalker Corrupted Dungeons. I'm just going to kill some mobs. No Satchel, no premium, no... We're not even going to worry about auto-respec. We're just going to simply look at just the number that pops up above a mob's head when they die. Alright, so, real quick. The little baby doggos, 1,100. Whoop-de-doo, okay? And we can kill just a room full of mobs here with our trusty Astral Staff. And we got 3.685, 4.4k, 4.4k. Alright, so that's about what the mobs are going to be dropping. You'll also notice one very important thing that almost all of these channels and these corporate entities get wrong is mob density. Mob density is super duper important, alright? But also, when you are in a safe zone, there is the possibility of using a satchel, and we'll talk about that later in the video. But I just want to get the raw fame values down real quick. You can see we kill a big guy, 4.4 thousand fame. Alright, and so there we go. That's the numbers for Stalker Corrupted Dungeons. Next up is the Trio Depths as a solo. That way you get all of the fame to yourself. Alright, now do note, this is not full loot zone, so that means you can use an 8.4 satchel, you can use a fully awakened weapon with mob fame, and it will not nerf the stats. This means that you can have 138% increased fame. Alright, so that's super important, but let me just show you some quick mob kills here. And again, we'll just nuke these guys. And these are just regular crossbow dudes. All right, we got 3 at a time here. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. It's pretty much 2,000 more than a Stalker Corrupted Dungeon. So immediately, every single video that is telling you to do Stalker Corrupted Dungeons that makes it a better fame farm is blown the hell out. And you may be thinking, I need more proof, Soul Benji. I need more numbers. Okay, let me show you. Alright, so that was just 3 mobs, okay? Just like in Corrupted Dungeons. You're going to pull about 3 to 4 mobs at a time, maybe, if you're lucky. Here's a whole room of mobs. 2, 4, 7. Right? And I could have got more. I could have got more. But we're just going to kill all of them now. And yes, we're using an Astral Staff again. It's not my fault if you can't pull a whole room full of people. Use a weapon suited for fame farming. Don't gripe at me that you're running Forge Hammers and it takes you 10 minutes to kill the room. Look, I killed the room in a single spell rotation, and while this demon is digging out his underwear drawer, I can just meditate and get my cooldowns back. And did you see the number? Look, I'll pull up the combat log for you. Alright, look at the fame. 7.4k, 6.67k. Alright, 7.4k. Alright, we're scrolling, 5.94k. 5.94k. Now multiply this by 130%. Alright, 130% of, look at this, 6677. 6677 plus 130% is 15,357. And you know what it is? 130. If you have premium active, it's another 50. That would be 158%. So 6677 plus 188%. Okay? Plus 188%. That is 19,229 fame, alright? You're not beating that. You're literally not beating that, but whatever. Let's go to the live server now, because the test server, the American server's down. So I'm gonna go into set on Slayer Corrupted just to show you. Alright, so let's do Slayer Corrupteds on the live server. Let's just throw away 800,000 silver to prove a point that most people should already know. But we're going to go kill some mobs and look at the fame numbers. Now, I do have a satchel on, but I have it turned off. I'm going to turn it on after we get the numbers just to show you it's still not better. All right, and yes, this set is worth 873,000, and we're just gonna go kill some basic mobs. That's all we're doing. Starting with the little baby bats. These things die really quick. They're not even technically a real mob, so they're gonna give very little fame. And that was 1,000. All right, now we have 3 big boys. 3 big old big boys. All right. And so we're just going to nuke them down with everything we've got. We're going to go ahead and shield and then W and just nuke them down. So there we go. 5,000, 5,200. Again, this is less than Orange Zone. This is less than Orange Zone, okay? So you already see that by AoEing like a room full of 9 big boys in an Orange Zone, it's faster, we can pull more mobs, and the mobs give more fame, and it's completely safe. It doesn't cost anything. We can wear an 8-4 satchel and a fully awakened weapon. Whereas in Corrupteds, yeah, we can use a satchel. Let's turn the satchel on, and this is a tier 6 satchel. It gives us 49.5% increased combat fame. So now that means these bats should give around 1,500 or so, and you'll see 1,700. Okay, so there you go, right? And now let's kill some more big boys. All right, some more big boys here in the corner. There they are. We're going to throw the puddle, puke on them, and one more puddle into a laser beam while we shield all their damage, and this kills them pretty quick. So with the satchel, 6,500. It's still not more than an Orange Zone trio mob. All right, that was 8,000, okay? So that one, tiny bit more, but that's with a satchel. But then again, if I wore the same satchel in the Orange Zone, it would be even more. So I'm going to turn it back off. All right, so you can see, again, so if you ever watched a video, a highly edited slop video from, these aren't genuine YouTubers, these are just people in business suits trying to either force a meta to mislead you, or they are so sick and they want to protect, they're so afraid that the Orange Zones are going to get nerfed, and they might, who cares if they do or don't, all right? They're so afraid of the nerfs to the Orange Zone that they're trying to tell everyone, hey guy, hey, yeah, Slayer Corrupteds, that's the way to go. Wear an 800,000 silver set, bro. Go into the Slayer Corrupted dungeons, bro, so that I can freely kill you, bro, and get your loot, bro. I'm sick of fighting meta slaves, bro. The only people that play Corrupted dungeons are the life staff, whatever it's called. I forget the not life curse, but life. It's one of the holy staffs. But essentially, that's all that's playing Slayers right now. If someone invades me, it's almost guaranteed going to be one of them, right? And yeah, so why do this content? It's less fame, it's harder, it's slower, it's more riskier. There's literally no reason to fame farm here in the Slayer Corrupted dungeons. Look how long it's taken me to kill this boss, right? And yeah, I'm not playing perfectly because I'm making a YouTube video, but still, that should pop them. There we go. Ooh, 20k. And look, it's a famed home. It's a famed home chest. Look how little I get. Look, six. This is 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 fame. That entire boss fight was worth 26,000 fame. And did you see how long it took? Where I could pull a single, like not even a single room in an Orange Zone, just like 3 mobs. 3 mobs would have paid for that, and I would have them dead in seconds. Seconds! There is no reason to do Slayer Corrupteds, unless you want a PvP. If you want a PvP, go for it. Be my guest. Wear an 800k set and die to a meta slave. These kinds of... Are they trolling me? Are they for real? Like, here's the thing. Like, new players are going to watch these videos, and they're going to be like, wow! The editing on this is amazing, and the charts and the pop-ups and all of the thingies, right? But you'll notice in these videos, they don't show them actually doing the Slayer Corrupted Dungeons. They're just like, here's my chart for Slayer Corrupted Dungeons, and you know, it's either an AI voiceover or it's a paid voice actor. It's so, I hate it. I hate it so much. Please, guys, you know the videos I'm talking about. They have to show up in your feed too. It's not just me, right? And there's a reason why these highly edited channels are sitting at like 100 subscribers and like 3-digit views, okay? It's because their info isn't real. It's fake news. And I'm wasting my day here to just fight for justice, just to protect you guys. All right, so I'm gonna finish this corrupted dungeon here, and they're like, yeah, there was a video. I'm not even joking. There was a video where the guy tells you, he's telling new players, after you finish the Slayer Corrupted dungeon and you kill all the bosses, and you summon the big demon in the middle and kill him, don't go to the next floor. No, clear the entire remaining rest of the dungeon, and it's the best fame farm in the game. No, it isn't! It's not the best fame farm in the game. It's not even close! It is not even close. It's like either this guy has never played MMOs before, he just wants people to murder in Slayer Corrupted dungeons. That's it. He just wants people to murder. And it would be so funny if in this video right now I got invaded by the freaking guy that made the video and he kills me and gets my 800k loot. Like, I fell for the bait, guys. I fell for the freaking bait. And the loot's not even that. Look, another fame. Another fame tome. Oh, man. Look, no one's logged in like 10 months. 10 months, 22 days ago. No one plays this game. No one freaking plays this game. I'm gonna skip to the boss now. Alright, Slayer Corrupted Dungeon, purple chest, no premium. Let's see the loot, baby. 88,000. 88,000. Well, I can skin like a handful of mobs and get that. There's one more chest down here to get. I'm just gonna skip to it. Oh boy, a green chest. Oh look, 53. This is 53,000, like, fame. It sucks. It sucks so much, dude. This is not worth. This is content. Not. This is legacy content. You don't do this anymore. It's a waste. All right, now you want to see the real big D, the big farm. All right, so we have the 8.4 Satchel of Insight turned on, 108% increased combat fame. We have a 4.4 Astral Staff. Anyone can awaken this. It takes just a few minutes and maybe 5 to 10 million silver. And 28% mob fame, 600 plus HP. All right, we're gonna be rocking this, and I don't have premium, no premium active. Look at the top right corner, no premium. But I'm gonna show you the fame farm numbers. It's massive. And another thing that irks me is these guide channels that don't even play the game. Do they not realize actual veteran players and people that have played for more than a month, they don't calculate fame earnings based on the stats page, okay, Mogdun? They don't calculate it based on this. They calculate it based on combat fame credit earnings. Look at this number, 233,714. All right, remember that, 233,714. I'm gonna copy it. So now that we have it, and I'm gonna run up here, eat some food. How many mobs are we gonna pull? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mobs. We're gonna kill 7 mobs, like basically all at once. Oops, I pushed 3 but I've pushed 4 or 5 buttons. How many buttons? Oh, look, they're dead. The whole room is dead. 14,799, 17,000, 14,000, 14,000. Okay. And it's still going. And it's still going. 17,000, 17,000. 19,000. Oh, you see that 19,000 at the end there? You see that? Now look at my fame. Look. It's 233,902. I'm gonna do some math. 233,902, and we're gonna subtract it by what did I say? It was 233,714. So 233,714. Okay, that's 188,000 combat fame credits times 2. That means I just farmed 376,000 fame. All right, and if I did that every minute. That is 22.5 million fame per hour. That's a more closely accurate number. Now, I do have to run between the rooms to fight the mobs, so obviously I might farm it a bit slower. So we'll say 15 to 20 million fame per hour, okay? This is a little 3-man pool. Guess what? I'm a meta player. Also, this room is only half cleared, so that means there's players nearby. And yes, fighting other players and yeah, there's a whole team, so I'm just gonna leave. But you get the idea. You avoid you just run from other players like I am right now, and you go blow up rooms, and when they eventually kill you, you just go to the next one. It's a really fast fame farm. It's faster than literally anything else in the game. All right. So I just realized something. They nerfed the difficulty of the mobs in the depths. They're easier to kill. They don't hit as hard. They have less HP. That. I guess people were complaining it was like too hard or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but boy oh boy is it's like juicy farming in there. And before anyone complains, the bonus for today is Roads of Avalon fame. It is not Corrupted Dungeons or Hellgates or anything of the sort. So no, this is not a boosted thing. Also, I don't have any of those Avalonian raid 10% buffs. I don't have a holiday buff like a Fame Week buff. I don't have the Conqueror's Challenge Knight's Vow buff. I don't have premium. I literally just have a satchel and mob fame on the weapon. That's literally all I've got. Just to add insult to injury, how about Yellow Zone open world mobs? We have 3 baby mobs here, also a bird. So the baby mobs are 1,700. The very small wizard mob is, let's see, it'll pop up any 5,000. All right. I know that text might be kind of in the way. I'll move it up so you can see it a little bit better. But again, yellow zone, completely literal save zone content that you don't die from or anything. The wizard 5,000 once again. The axe lady 5,900. I'm about to sneeze here. And look, I get it. If you don't want to go into the abyssal depths, here's some enchanted axe ladies. Oh, and a giant. You know, we can just pull all of them, right? Just pull them all in, hit them, and then just push our button, right? And yeah, our item power is nerfed, and we are a little squishy because we're cloth, but there's 5,900. Let's finish these up. All right, the big one, 13,610. All right, again, these are enchanted mobs. You're not always going to find these in yellow zones, except you are because no one's doing this anymore, and no one goes to a tier 5 yellow zone. So, by the way, this is tier 5, not even tier 6, okay? So, again, it's still safer, and it's still more than than running a satchel in a Stalker Corrupted dungeon. Again, here's the regular axe dudes, all right? Let's go ahead and kill him real quick. And he drops, ta-da, here we go, 5,963, right? So, again, if you don't want to deal with going into the abyssal depths and having teams of 3 break your gear, which the repair bill is super cheap, then you can come out to a tier 5 yellow. Look, I'm in a tier 5 yellow zone. You can see it right here. Tier 5 Flat River Trough, tier 5. It's 3 zones away from town so that I get this 15% faction flag bonus. Okay, I know the text is in the way. I'll fix it. 15% faction flag bonus right there. Boom. All right, and then I have the Satchel, which is 108%. All right, and then the mob fame on the weapon, which is 28%, okay? No premium, no Knight's Vow, no fame week, no bonus day, and no Avalonian raid, whatever reward bonus thingy that happens, okay? And again, I can mindlessly watch anime, run around, and fame farm, okay? And no, it's not 3 million fame an hour. It's way freaking more. It's way freaking more. These guilds and these clans that try to sell you this lie that you can only farm 3 million fame per hour is insane. There was like a video I watched, and this guy was like, well, back in the day, Big Lips McGee made a video, and he came out with 3 million fame an hour. And it's like, okay, that was also a long time ago, and fame values were completely changed since that video, from like 2021, mind you. Or whatever time period it was, but at the same time, like, do these people not realize, like, these are clannies that just, like, buy tomes from their riches and they card swipe. They don't know the actual grind. If you only farmed 3 million fame per hour, you need 34 million fame to max a specialization. So, in theory, that would take you 11.3 hours to do. Excuse me, listen, I'm going to be absolutely freaking real with you, okay? So I actually did an experiment, and this is a Skystrider bow. It's level 50, all right? And what I did was I equipped the bow at 0, or at level 1, a level 1 specialization Skystrider bow. I equipped it, I went to the depths, and I farmed for about 2 hours, and I got it to level 50 just from farming. But the combat fame credits that I earned, that's this number here right at the top, I earned enough combat fame credits to push this thing to level 96. So in turn, I earned 23... that's 23 million fame, plus the 1 to 50, and this is 2 hours, by the way, plus the 6. So I essentially earned about 30 million fame per hour with that calculation. And like I just said earlier, I literally just said earlier that soloing the trio depths is about 15 million fame per hour. My calculations aren't wrong, the numbers aren't wrong, I've shown you the numbers. What more do you want me to show you? Do you want me to... Alright, I'm wearing full 8-4 here, and I'm in cloth. Maybe I go to a red zone real quick and kill a few mobs. Dude, I found a freaking purple cache in a group area. Hell yeah, dude. Big money. 21,000. Not so big money, but hey, it's still free money, right? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. These things are gonna kill my mount. Hey, money's money, man. Dude, I'm a literal billionaire, and it pisses me off when I watch streamers who are, like, they barely have, like, 20 million, and they're in, like, full loot zones, and they're little PvP dudes, and they'll kill someone, or they'll open a chest, and there's, like, 20 to 50 million in random junk, and they don't even pick it up. And I understand if they have, like, a full inventory of stuff, but if they have an empty inventory, and they're not even picking up stuff, it's kind of insulting, you know? Alright, so, do I risk this for the video? This is a tier 7 This is a tier 7. There's no bot scout, so I'm gonna go in, and please, internet, please do not freaking die on me. Please. Please, internet, don't... Oh, that's a scout. Hello. Yes, I am worth 100 million. Tell your friends. There's no gankers in the zone, but I am faction flagged. Alright, real quick. We kill 2 mobs, we leave. We kill 2 mobs, we leave. Alright, we can do this. This is... I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna freaking pass out, dude. Alright. We kill 2 mobs. No invis near me, please. No being frozen in a ball of ice or whatever. And look how hard these things are to kill. I can't even kill them in one full cycle of spells. 31,000 and 35,000. I'm out. Let's go. Let's leave. Do you see how bad those numbers are? This is a tier 7 red zone. Alright. And if I'm leaving. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. We're safe. Okay, no, internet didn't go out. That's 100 million risk. For you, the viewer. That's how much I like you guys. That's how much I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Alright, yellow zone mists, not worth it. It's way less. It's way freaking less, okay? I've shown you the red zone. I've shown you the orange zone. I've shown you the corrupted dungeons, which is the black zone. And you may be thinking, okay, well, Swabinji, what about the tier 8 high-quality black zones? Fine, I'll go show you. Oh, and those skeletons that I killed were enchanted, by the way. That means they were extra tough, right? And, oh, man, like, it's... And yeah, those 2 numbers, 35,000, whatever. Yes, that is technically better than the orange zone. However, are you going to bring 100 million set out to go fame farm and just get murdered and have your loot stolen? Oh, no, you're not. All right, you reduce that amount by a good chunk, okay? You reduce that amount by, like... less than half. I think I get around 12 to 15,000 when I kill those enchanted mobs with a tier like 6 satchel and no awakened weapons. So that's about what you can expect. Alright, so we are in a tier 8 quality 5 black zone. Let me show you where I'm at. I'm here in River Copse Fount. Oh boy. And you can see here, it is region quality 5, combat fame plus 480%. And I've had this map open too long. I might be getting murdered. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do, this is just a regular pikeman, okay? I'm not going to go hunt a bunch of enchanted mobs. I'm in a tier 6 max spec, full spec, 700 out of 700 on Curse Staff build. Alright, look how long it takes to kill this guy. And yeah, I'm wearing leather, so I could have my kill speed faster if I wasn't cloth, but I wouldn't really survive long enough to really do it. But here we go. Full rotation of spells. I'm fighting 1 mob right now. 1 freaking mob. 18,903. Again, that's with a 50% satchel. So, yes, it's about 2,000 to 3,000 more fame than the orange zone. Okay, we got an enchanted guy. Also, there's an Avalonian grade dungeon right here next to the freaking smuggler's den. Everyone's gonna pour out and murder me. I just know it. Now, this is a truly difficult fight. Alright, this means I need my full attention on the screen to make sure that gankers aren't coming up. I need to be listening for people dismounting off my screen. There is so much stuff I have to pay attention to. I have to constantly bob and weave against this mob. I can't even cast my W spell on him because he's gonna freaking murder me. I need to get another E spell out before he starts doing that spell. And look, I've lost 40% of my HP, and I kill it, and look what I get. 43,000. It took that long to get 43,000 fame. Alright, well, remember, we can blow up an entire room of mobs within 1 spell rotation, and each of them, like 9 mobs times 15... I'm gonna go back inside so I can open my calculator. Alright, so we have 9 mobs times 15,000 fame rounded down, whatever. That's 135,000 raw fame, okay? Why is anyone fame farming in the black zone anymore? Why? And why are videos telling people to come out here? Every time I see a video that's like, the black zone is the best fame farm ever. Or the corrupted dungeon slayers are the best fame farm. No, they're not. They're literally not. Alright, that's the numbers you see. You can see the proof. Anytime you see one of these videos pop up into your feed, I want you to just leave a comment and tell them, no, they're wrong. Attention players, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is not correct. All right, I fight for you guys. I feel for you. Like, look, I was a new player who was completely clueless, and I know this feeling. Whenever I play a new game, I just want to be, like, injected with all the knowledge of the game so I don't have to waste time doing research and doing all this testing and spreadsheeting. And every game out there there's almost no one that does all the work for you. I have chosen to do the work for you in Albion Online. I would love to eventually move on to a game that actually appreciates my work. Sandbox Interactive does not appreciate my work. Not a single Twitch streamer on this platform appreciates my work. None of the employees at SBI appreciate my work. None of the game masters. No one on Reddit. Nobody on 4chan either. It's maddening. It's freaking maddening, and then you just see endless slop being posted and published of, like, Reddit posts. Oh, go to the Black Zone. Black Zone, best fame farm. Blah, 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 right? And it's like, no, it's not. Look, I understand if someone makes a PvP video montage where they get, like, a tier 3 battle axe set and they go fame farm in the Black Zone. That's for entertainment. They're not, those people aren't advertising to go to the Black Zone and fame farm. That's just simply what they chose to do to find fights. Okay, so those guys are fine. Those guys are absolutely fine. Okay, Stalker 313. But essentially, the people that make a title that says the best fame farm currently in Albion Online 2025 July whatever, and then they tell you to go farm Slayer Corrupted Dungeons. Excuse me, no. And then they show you a little graph. They made a pretty little image. Maybe they generated it with the AI tools. I don't know. Where's the proof? Where's the numbers? Where's the actual getting deep into the research? Where's the boots on the ground footage? All right, I've shown you the numbers. I've shown you the proof. I have shown you as an actual player of the game and not a corporate entity that hires overseas editors and writers. Like, a lot of these people that run these channels, they're not gamers. They're just some crypto millionaire. They're just some business wagey in Wall Street, and they're like, "Hey, I need to diversify. I gotta diversify my portfolio. I'm gonna hire this guy to edit videos and do YouTube because I know YouTube generates money. Yes, YouTube does generate money, and I need more money generation. I own 10 apartments and 14 businesses, and I also own stock in literally everything ever, and I just have money just pouring out of my every orifice, but I need more money, so I'm gonna now corrupt and mess up and taint gaming." That's them. They are your enemy. They are the bad guy. They are not like us. They don't play the game. They don't play games. They were raised to go to Ivy League schools. They were raised to be to turn their nose up at gamers like us. And it disgusts me that they come into our hobby and shit all over it. I can't take it. I can't take it. Guys, do me a solid. You listen. I normally don't ask for this. Hit the like button. If you don't, no one's gonna see it. And don't be one of those guys. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I'm not gonna hit the like button so less people see this, so I have less competition to farm. Listen, bros. When the tide rises, we all float with it, okay? So I need you to get the word out. When you see a Reddit thread, that asks, what is the best fame farm? You take this video, you copy it, you paste it into the Reddit thread. When there is a YouTuber that, not an actual one that's well known and is actually like me, but just some random 20 subscriber, highly edited AI voiceover slop video that's like, the best fame farm in the game is doing arena. I crap you not. There was literally a guy that made a video that said arena was the best fame farm. And there was another guy that also said it was the best silver farm. Excuse me? You need to do something about this. Do not let this slide. This is an attack on our hobby, our world, our home. You have to rise up. I am empowering you to do something about it. All right? Weak men create hard times, and hard times create strong men. You are strong men. You are a man. It is your duty. It is your destiny. It is your purpose to stand up and fight for what is right. It is your purpose to defend women, children, and the elderly. You need to not let things like this just casually slide by like it's all, oh, best fame farm, corrupted Slayer dungeons. Okay. Oops, I died and lost all my stuff. Now I quit. I'm gonna go play RuneScape. You know why the game dies every, 4 months and SBI has to pour $1 bajillion into advertising. They have to, look, they're down so bad. They're down so bad. They have to pay Quinn $69. They have to pay him to play the game. They tried to pay Soda Poppin', but they couldn't afford him. OSRS bought him. They also bought Annie, I think. I thought she was supposed to play, and she's off playing OSRS. Guys, you can't stand by and let this die. Or you can't, or screw it, you can. I guess I just sink with the ship. I'm the captain. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I'm leaving. See ya. I'm walking away. You can hear my voice. I'm not walking away. I have really crappy $14 headphones, and if the cord snaps, I literally don't have any way of hearing sound, and I can't afford to replace these. So anyway, that's all I got. Click the like button, leave a comment. Make sure you're leaving comments everywhere when you see this slop come up, and click the video on the right side of your screen. If you do, you're going to be extra caffeinated and highly energetic for a few days.